Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I had to leave classes early, mainly because they were talking about me, man. Like, I knew they were talking about me. I'm not fucking stupid. So, I usually leave early anyways. I mean, I only take one class. I'm not taking the other classes because, you know, they probably think, because they're probably talking about because I smoking weed and I smell like pot and shit like that. And I don't care about that shit. But they're probably like disgusting, like, oh, this is why he's probably late or doesn't go to the other classes or some shit. I'm like, like, mind your business, basically, because that's how they are. These these orcs, that's how they are. Literally, man. They want to get into your business and talk shit. And then they have, they're all of a sudden a brother, you know, thinking that he's a cool guy and shit, but then he's a snitch. Now I'm like, this brother's a snitch. He just told the teachers that it smelled like weed. Like, first of all, why you had to say that? Well, it just smells like weed, but they know who it is. And I'm just like, damn, dude, really? You know, shit like that. Shit like that's bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna cross the you. But before because I don't want to go to the place I want to go and then stop the video because I still want to talk. But moving on. So, and the sun's out too. It's good to go outside at least. There's a lot of fucking pigs around here, popos. I've been seeing fucking hoes left and right and shit like that. But the reason I mention these stuff is because, guys, we live in this Truman show. And it's a perfect analogy because ever since I say the Truman show, things have been very different. And I hope you guys have been putting that in your mind too, that we live in the Truman show. We live in the Truman show, basically, because this shit is it's fucking hilarious. But most people won't get it because, well, they're either not in tune with nature, they can't get connected with nature, mainly because if you can't get connected with nature, then you're a robot. You're automatically a robot. It's just a sad truth. Some people might get offended about that, but how could a robot get offended? But hey, it's probably some type of fake fucking goddamn emotion that you fucking goddamn have. But yeah, these orcs are just nosy as fuck. And obviously I know that, but the thing is too, later, I literally put in my head, not so long ago, like when I was in class, I put in my head of what the orc teacher might say to me, basically. Like, what is it? Like, what's going on, basically, or what's happening about, Ukraine and all that shit. And he's like, yo, brother, he says that, brother, and I'm like, you know how these orcs are. Probably friendly and shit, but they want to know more about what you know. And I told them straight up. I literally told them straight up. I told them straight up that it's just a game. It's all a lie. He just wants you to pay attention to it. Literally. He stood shut mad quick. He stood shut mad quick. The thing is too, I thought about it in my head, and then he came to me like not even 5 seconds. Like instantly he came up to me. He's like, brother, yo, do you know anything about the Ukraine? And so I told him straight up. I told him straight up. And for the past few days, I haven't been, like, the stuff that I've been talking about in my videos, ever since I last talked about it in my video, this is the first time I talked about it since last time I talked about the Ukraine shit, right? Because the reason I didn't talk about it all this time until now is because I'm not paying attention to it. I'm still not paying attention to it. It's just that I thought about the question in my head, and this orc teacher was my puppet, and he said it. Or he looked at the script right away, and he's like, oh, I'm supposed to say this. Truman show, man. Truman show. There's another fucking cop there, too. Yeah, man. They're like pedophiles. They're everywhere. I remember saying that to my friend. He was like... and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, if you think about that, that's like, ugh. Yeah. I want you to put that in your mindset, people. Every time you see a cop car, think of it as a pedophile. You'd be like, yeah, yeah. At that, I'm not saying these orcs all, some of them all, like the cops and all that shit. Then they fucking get free shit. You know, like, stuff that you see sometimes in movies and video. I mean, well, mostly movies. I haven't seen a video game that does that. If there is, let me know because I'll just be like, fuck. I'm surprised it hasn't been like controversial or some shit like that. Because you know how the internet is. That's why I mention it. But let's see. Can I use this? I probably can't. And I would like to use this, but it's gonna probably fucking fall on me. So I just hold it like this. So okay, guys. We all know. Look at the halo around the sun. Look at that. Let me put my hood down. Actually, get some let my ether hair come out and shit like that. Take this shit out too. Don't need that. So yeah, these are fucking orcs, man. They always want to know what you're doing in it and shit like that. And it's funny too. I already know what they want me. I already want me. I already know they're watching me right now. Because at the end of the day, again, this is a Truman Show. Remember the part when you know how a video game is, and when you look from a perspective of your player or in a first person's perspective, that's what you're gonna see. But you're not seeing the back of me. You know, some people don't want to think about that because they'll be like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "How will you know? You seeing that, but are you seeing the back of it? The only way you would know is if you're in tune with spiritual with yourself. So you would know what's in the back of you because you're intuitive. Even the thing that I even mentioned, you would still be right about it. I mean, you would still agree with me with it because at the end of the day, we live in a Truman Show. We live in a stage. Now, some of the stuff around here is real. Some of the stuff around you is not. Okay? So, and that's already. I mean, some people that have been doing this for years already know that. So, I don't have to mention it to those people. Obviously, most people that see this video will be like, "We passed this already." I know. I just want to mention it. Kind of like I passed this shit too, but I just want to mention it. So that's how you know I passed it. So, sooner or later, like, I am graduating, and they're trying to ease me into, like, other stuff to do. Because I do want to be a video game designer. That's my dream and shit, but I know the system is ending, and I know stuff is going to happen to this planet. So I'm just, like, building, focus on myself. I haven't built the structure I've been wanting. That I've been building. I haven't been building it lately, but I should start doing that today because I've been holding off on it. The reason I do that sometimes is because the energies, when I feel like the energies are right. That's just me. You can't force me what I don't want to do, obviously. But obviously, when I feel like the energy is right, it's almost like making a YouTube video. You know, when I don't make videos, I feel like the energy is not right just to make videos. I'll just do it when I feel like I want to. When the energy feels right, you know? Someone's gonna say, but the energy is right now. I already, come on, man. Like, I don't have to argue with you. Like, deep down, you'll say. So, I'm gonna leave. I just want to make a quick video. Just understand and understand, guys, that we live in this Truman Show. We live in a world that people just want to spy on you and talk crap about you. Okay? And I've been watching some old Warner Brothers cartoons. Obviously, I've been uploading them here. I've been trying to upload another one here. That's really like crazy, but I keep getting copyright. But I bet you I'll get it. But the one with the mules, that one's bad. But it's not as bad as the other one that I saw. Compared to the one that I saw yesterday, compared to the one that I saw yesterday to that one, that shit. So that one, the one with the mule should win an Oscar compared to what the fuck I saw yesterday. I'm just like, oh, so you're gonna have another person come into our land and then call it Lazy Town. Show our people being lazy because you wanna show us being lazy. They're like, oh, see, they're lazy. Brainwash our fucking ancestors and us and shit like that. Go fuck yourself. And then all of a sudden she changes the whole land, like everyone's just all sad. And then when she comes in, everyone's happy. Some bullshit. That's bullshit. That right there. That right there. I could like the other ones could the other one of those cartoons are like, you know, racial stuff and all that. I feel like some of them could get a pass, and those could be shown like in Adult Swim and stuff. But that one, no, that one's too fucked up, in my opinion. Because I mean, for kind of loud, was it Going to Heaven on a Mule? That one again, saying that one's really bad. For kind of loud, it opens. The cartoon literally opens with our people showing our people picking cotton. Yeah, I remember when I saw that shit. I'm like, well, look at that. They straight up were like, fuck you, you know. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and be safe, and stay up and stay tuned.